Hello, I just received a question concerning the KinesicMouse, if it is possible to use it for navigation in first-person shooters. As you might know, with other solutions there's the problem of making infinite turns in one direction, and with the KinesicMouse you actually have three possibilities to achieve this behavior. So first I will start off with the mouse relative mode, and in this mode we have two solutions how to achieve infinite rotations in one direction. The first one is called a suppression signal. So you can set up a facial expression that will freeze your mouse cursor into place, and you can then move your head freely. And whenever you let go of this suppression signal, it will continue to move in this in the normal behavior. So you can compare this with your normal physical mouse. So whatever you want to do with the physical mouse, you move in one direction, lift the mouse back up, move it back to the center, and then continue moving in this direction. And this works exactly the same with the suppression signal. So let's see how to set up the suppression signal. You go to Settings, Mouse Relative, and down here we can choose from our signal list. I will take Jaw Open. Let's close this, and I will show you in the game Portal 2 how that works. So when I now unpause, I have control, and when I'm now rotating to the right, I'm pretty much now limited by my neck, and I can open my jaw, move back, and rotate in the same direction. So let's pause this. This is the first possibility of how to achieve this infinite rotation behavior. In the same mode we can also activate continuous movement when the signal maximum of the rotation is achieved. Sounds complicated. Let me show you how that works. So here at the right you see my signal monitor, and I'm now visualizing the rotational signals of my head. And whenever I reach the top, so I can adjust these bounds in the signal preferences, but whenever I reach the maximum of what I'm comfortable rotating my head, I can instruct the KinesicMouse to kick in some continuous mouse movement when I'm reaching this maximum level of 1. So let me show you how that works. So let's go back to the settings, and let's deactivate this suppression signal for now, and here you can see continuous movement at signal maximum. Let's activate this and see what it does in the game. So let's switch back to Portal. Let me unpause the tracking. So as you can see, I have now direct control, so wherever I'm looking it will also aim at. But now the difference is when I turn my head far to the right and reach this maximum level, it will continue rotating in this direction. So as you can see, this works to the right, and whenever I move back, I'm back to this direct control. Same goes in the other direction. When I reach this maximum, my character will infinitely turn, and I can move back to get this direct control. So this is continuous rotation at signal maximum. And the third option we have is the continuous mouse mode. So the continuous mouse mode will work very the same like the joystick on your gamepad. So whenever I turn my head, you will have continuous movement, and how far I turn my head will determine the speed of the rotation. So let me show you that in the game. So I've now switched to the continuous mode, and as you can see, the further I turn my head, the more continuous rotation speed I will get. So if I don't turn very much, I will have very slight movement, and the further I turn my head, the faster it will turn. So this is the same behavior as with a gamepad on a console. So these are our three options for using the KinesicMouse for navigation in first-person shooter games. I hope you could pick out something useful of this video, and I hope this question is answered.